All right, so for my 2024 EDC update, I'm switching from the P365 to the Z365. What's the big difference? Well, this is the P365 X. Theoretically, it's not even that. This is the P365 tack pack with the extended 12 mag. So you can see I've got your pinky grabs on there and you can fit 12 here, which is like the X. The Z365 is like the XL. So you've already got the longer handle built in, and then you also have a 0.6 inch longer barrel for a better sight picture for a sliding barrel. And the original P365 doesn't have any cutout for a red dot. And here I've got the Vortex Defender on it. This is fairly new, still in a lot of testing. So far I'm liking it. So I was having both some reliability issues as well as accuracy issues with my P365. Of course, as soon as you get that extended mag, that helps a little bit to grab onto. But I had a couple of slide lock issues, which I'm going to address right now. And then just accuracy in general, it wasn't where I wanted it to be. And so I made the switch. And instead of the P365 XL, which you could obviously get, which has the longer handle and the longer sliding barrel, I went all the way to the Z365, which is the same thing. It's the exact same polymer lower, but then it's got some really sweet updates on top. I'm going to shoot a little bit here, and let's go. Okay, so this is magazine number 1. You see it did not hold open. So that's mag number 2, does not hold open, non-open. And when I first mentioned this to you guys, everybody said, get your thumb out of the way, your forward thumb's in the way. So I'm for sure making sure my thumb is not in the way. There. I got one to hold open. There we go. I did get it to hold open. Let's try the Z365, see what happens. I'm going to put thumb forward like I like to do. See what happens. Flinched. But she held open, man. She held open just fine. So let me confirm what just happened. When I was thumbs forward on the P365, the slide would not hold open. Thumbs forward here with the Z365, it does hold open. But I have to admit, thumbs off with the P365, it was holding open. So it seems like any tiny little bit of thumb interference and she's not holding open, which is not okay because in the heat of the moment, you're not really looking where your thumbs are at. All right, so ultimately I switched from the P365 to the Z365 because this was not holding open for me. I wasn't really happy with it and I didn't want to entirely change my grip. I wanted the longer sight picture for a little bit more accuracy, and I wanted the red dot cutout, I have to admit, because I did want to throw a red dot and get the full XL frame. So the P365, if you get it in the tack pack, it'll come in at like $550. The tack pack gives you the extended 12-round magazine, gives you a couple extra extended 12-round magazines. This guy, the Z365, she comes in at $1,200 and that's not including the red dot. You can get her on sale for maybe $700 or $800, I think. And then the Defender here is $250. So forget that. Is it worth it? So what I'm going to do in the next video before I answer that is do the Z365 versus the P365 XL, which would be a really, really good side-by-side. So we'll let that drive if you want to do that update. But in general, I think a little bit more pistol is worth it. I don't have the biggest body with the biggest hands, and so I like to go for the micros to be able to really conceal them well. But I found that I can conceal this XL just as well, right? Because barrel length aims down, nobody's seeing that anyway, it's not what's sticking out. And then, I mean, I've got the 12-round extended on here anyway. The 17 I keep in just as my backup, and I carry it with the 12. So essentially the handle's still sticking out just the same. I find the red dot doesn't much get in the way. So what I'm trying to tell you is you pack a lot more punch with the XL version than the standard P365. I guess it's up to you.